with a new album? Why make it a limited edition?
Because we can't afford
to print anymore. And to be honest, I don't think we're even going to sell out the ones we've printed. So it's a financial decision.
Where does this record have? It's different or exclusive?
It's not like a standard kind of album. It's a collection of some of the tracks are leftover tracks from earlier recordings that, you know, for time purposes couldn't fit on the two previous albums. And then a couple of B tracks, and we've got our first demo, which has been a lot of fans and stuff have been asking about it, but it's never been properly released. So we've put that on there, and some acoustic songs, just for shits and giggles, and some cover songs that we don't really, or we haven't felt the need to put any cover songs on our albums, because usually we have more than enough stuff that we've written ourselves. So
the B tracks.
Hence the B tracks. So with this album, we thought, hey, we've got a little bit of room. Finally, we can do some of the cover songs that we've been talking about doing for quite some time.
How fun was making Toxic Video and adapting that song to your style?
Fun as hell.
Yeah.
It's really. I think it's a metal song, with the kind of melodies and all that, and it just really fits Trollfest, with awesome. I feel that that song was made for us to cover it.
Yeah.
It has that Trollfest melody feel to it.
Yeah.
So we had a lot of fun recording both the song and the music video. So yeah.
On 10 years, what's been the essence of Trollfest?
The essence of Trollfest?
Fun.
Fun, yeah. Fun.
We've basically been having fun for 10 years now. Still going strong.
Still having fun.
Yeah. Most of the time, it's still fun. So,
how you will say is the best way to hear a Trollfest album?
Before you're going to a party, when if you're having a couple of drinks with your friends before you go out on the town, or maybe if you're just, having a couple of beers as you're doing shit at home, preparing to go to a party or whatever. But it's
that's when we actually started, that's how we started Trollfest, because me and him were getting ready for a party, and we were tired of the songs that I had in my playlist. It's like, fuck it, let's just make some stupid songs, and that's kind of how it's been ever since.
That's how it started, and we've pretty much continued in the same vein.
Let's make some stupid songs
before
going to a party.
Yeah.
You're fun, but in some way you're playing some kind of music of your culture. So how is it to play it in the other side of the world, which is very different?
If anybody had told us 10 years ago that we would be in Mexico in 10 years, I think I'd still be laughing. Actually, we wouldn't have done anything because we'd just be laughing. Seriously, we had absolutely no ambitions with this band when we started it.
This was not the idea.
No.
This was not what we were hoping for and trying to achieve. And that's the thing with Trollfest. It's just growing by itself, and we're just jumping along, trying to have as much fun as possible and just see where this train leads us. We have no control of what's happening. No. And now we ended up in Mexico, so I heard that we might end up in the States as well in a couple of days, and then Canada. So
I don't believe it until I see it.
It's a fun train.
Yeah.
You never know where it's going.
Do you expect or see difference between audiences in Europe and here?
We haven't played here yet.
No, but do you have any expectation?
I played in Mexico 2 years ago at some festival in Cancun, and that was insane. So we're crossing our fingers and hoping for that tomorrow. Yeah. I don't know how to say it. You guys have so much passion. You know, you're so devoted, and yeah, well, we're looking forward to tomorrow. Hoping for the best.
With Bombbresen, what does it mean, Bombbresen?
It's the name of one of our new characters, if you like. So it's like it doesn't have a proper meaning, but in Norwegian it's slang for a big guy.
Basically a big loud guy. You know,
big loud guy.
When he comes in the room, he makes a lot of noise, and everyone's like,
yeah.
You know,
Why is different from the other albums?
It's
about bees.
It's about bees, yeah. No, but musically, it's we've since we started out, since our first album, we've always tried to improve what we're doing every album by album. So for me, at least, the Umlebassen album is the natural product of the evolution over the other albums. You know, it's there's more of everything we had on the other albums, and plus some new elements that we hadn't experimented with before. So it's like any musicians, I'm going to go ahead and say it's the best album we've done.
Yeah, that's true.
What songs did you enjoy the most playing live?
From what do you mean? From Umlebassen or from all the albums?
From all of your set list.
The short songs. I don't know.
I like the songs with a lot of instrumental parts. That's my favorite.
You don't have to sing. No, you know, every song has its, ups and downs, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know, in every song there is like a moment I'm just waiting for. You know, it's like, oh, this is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to see the reaction of the audience. So every song is. We try to pick out, the songs that we feel
work well in a live setting.
Yeah.
So, but it's also at one gig, these three songs might go really really well, and it seems the audience are just loving it. And then the next day, those three songs completely fail, and it's the other 5 songs that we're playing that really get the crowd going. So it's all individual, I think.
But I think Pólvora is the most fun song at the moment. Not because it's a shorter song, but it's at least when we did it on the Fest tour in Europe.
Yeah.
We had really fun on that song, and we had massive, the Wall of Death thing. I don't know if that is the thing that is going on here in Mexico. Yeah, and right now the Wall of Death is really popular in Europe. All the bands are doing it. For some reason we started doing it as well, and we understand why the other bands are doing it. It's fun. It's always fun to see people smash into each other. And we're standing on a safe place,
especially when you're elevated and you don't have to worry about anything, My phone will stay right in my pocket. I can see your phone is flying around, but Pólvora might be one of my favorites as well. Because it really seems. That's the thing, when you're on stage, the songs that are really, really fun is the one that when you start the song and you can see faces in the crowd just lighting up with smiles and stuff. That's the best feeling ever.
Nothing beats seeing, the true black metalers, the badass black metalers standing in the audience going woof, 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 doing the dog barking, that is priceless.
That is hilarious. It's kind of funny too because Helvetsungam is really fun to play live, but every rehearsal we have, we hate playing that song.
We've played it so many times.
Yeah, we've played it so many times. So every time we rehearse it now, we fuck it up on purpose as badly as we can, just to make it entertaining again. So, but it's so far it seems to be a real crowd pleaser. So playing something in the rehearsal room is vastly different to playing it on stage. Yeah.
Did you stop listening to your past records?
Yeah, I did, at least.
you stop listening to the albums when they get released because then your job is done. Now it's the other people's turn to listen to the album.
And also, once you've released the album, that's when you start working on the new album. So, at the moment, like what I'm listening to from Trollfest are the songs that are going to be on the next album, because I haven't written the lyrics for it or anything yet. So it's like whenever I want to hear Trollfest, that's what I put on. Like before Pólvora came out, I was listening to that probably daily for half a year or something. So, but now I'm sort of getting a little bit tired of it, to be honest. But after half a year's listening, I would say that's good value for your money. So, it's we're all big fans of music, and we listen to loads of different kinds of music, and we also, all of us have like several bands that we admire and pay attention to. So when I sit down and listen to music, it's fairly rare that I listen to stuff that I've done myself. I usually I'm either checking out something new or enjoying something I've just discovered.
But you get so tired of your own songs as well, because we put a lot of time and effort into our songs to get them 100%. So we are listening to them and we're working on them, listening some more, putting some new melodies, and in the end you get fucking tired.
By the time we've released a record, you've probably listened to every song on the album like 1,000 times from beginning to end. And, and with all the mixing and the mastering and stuff, you're just, in that period, you're constantly listening to only that piece of music, only your album is the only thing. Because when you're done in the studio that day, you don't want to go home and listen to music. You want to go home and just have silence for 5 seconds, it gets everything gets old.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even we.
Even we. Yeah.